Recorded Books and One Click Digital present Wild Horses by B.J. Daniels, narrated by Graham Winton. Prologue. January 27th. Life changed in an instant. Livie Hamilton knew that only too well. 1 minute her mother had been alive, the next gone. Tonight, 1 minute Montana's night sky had been clear. The next she found herself in the middle of a blizzard, fighting to stay on a 2-lane highway in the middle of nowhere. Livie had driven in her fair share of winter storms, but this one was getting worse by the moment. She couldn't see more than a few yards ahead of her through the driving snow. Add to that, she didn't know the road or even exactly where she was. All she knew for sure was that she was stopping at the next small town she came to and getting a motel for the night. She'd call home to let her family know where she was. As for calling Cooper Barnett, just the thought of her fiancE made her grit her teeth. If the man wasn't so damn stubborn, they would have been married by now, and she wouldn't have taken off after their latest fight and ended up on this road alone in the middle of Montana, in the winter, with the temperature dropping and... The highway disappeared so quickly that she didn't have time to react. Through the windshield, all she saw was blowing snow as the SUV suddenly jerked to the right. The tires caught in the deep snow along the edge of the highway. In a heartbeat, the SUV plunged into the ditch. Snow washed over the hood and windshield. Her head slammed into the side window an instant before the airbag exploded in her face. Then, everything stopped. Livie sat for a moment, too stunned to move. She was still gripping the steering wheel, her knuckles white. It had all happened so quickly that she hadn't had time to panic. Now, though, she began to shake, tears burning her eyes as she realized the desperate situation she'd put herself in. She could feel freezing cold air coming in around the cracks in the door. She hadn't seen a house or a light in miles. Pulling out her cell phone, she hoped she could get a tow truck this time of the night. But she quickly realized that, like a lot of areas of Montana, there was no cell service. At the sound of the engine still running, she told herself that her situation was dire enough without carbon monoxide poisoning. With the SUV's tailpipe deep in the snow, it wouldn't take long before she was overcome. She quickly killed the motor. A deathly silence fell over the car as she considered what to do. The car was buried in snow in the ditch miles from anywhere. She'd always been told to stay with her vehicle, but she could feel the temperature dropping, and she'd foolishly left in such a hurry that she hadn't taken her usual precautions.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?